You are lovely. 어제처럼 다시 이 손 놓지 말고 Every time my heart.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a part 2 to my unpopular BTS opinions because y'all seem to really like the first part, and although nobody asked for a second part, I'm still delivering because why not? So without further ado, let's get into the video.
내일은 없어 내 미래는 벌써 저런 잡혔어 내 돈을 뒀어 친구들 왔어 Do you want some?
So I actually bothered to only watch the latest season of Bon Voyage when they went to Malta. And to be completely honest, I don't get the hype about the whole series. Yes, it's beautiful that they go to vacation and travel together as friends, being tourists, visiting places. But the whole concept of giving them such little amount of money when they're literally millionaires and deciding where they can go and where they shouldn't go, I think it's just childish. I gave it a shot. I don't really like it, so I'm gonna just stick to run episodes.
해가 있다면 꾸고 싶다고 Wish on a star Wish on a star 달빛이 있다면 변하기 싫다고 날 daydream
So by that, I mean that if you compare his songs, like the lyrics, to August D or Mono by Yoongi and Namjoon, they seem a lot less open, a lot less emotional, a lot less personal. And I'm not trying to say that Hoseok is playing safe or acting fake or whatever, but I would personally appreciate if he dropped his mask of constantly trying to be the happiest and brightest person in the world, because we all know he has bad days as well and he's sad sometimes as well, and I wish he would share that with us as much as other members do, because recently even Jin started opening up to us about his sadness with losing his pets and so on, and by releasing Tonight, his first solo song. So I hope one day in the future Hobie is willing of doing the same. So this kind of relates to a previous point I made, but for the longest time Jin wouldn't express any of his emotions other than being the happy, giggly, joking, funny self, and I personally find it really hard to stand someone who only shows one side of himself. So I'm really happy that Jin finally started opening up and I'm finally able to build the same connection to him as I did with all the other 6 members. So I understand releasing movies from a business point of view, which I already mentioned in my previous BTS unpopular opinions, which if you didn't watch, the link will be in the description. But Big Hit is extremely money hungry, and releasing those movies brings millions and millions of dollars into their bank account. So from that point of view, I understand, but I only bothered to go actually watch into the cinema the first movie. Meanwhile, all the other ones I didn't, because most of them have the same concept of just showing behind the scenes or showing the concert. And there is not a lot more that you can expect from artists' movie other than like behind the scenes and stuff like that. But I just personally think that releasing 2 movies a year or like 1 movie every couple of months is completely unnecessary and seems very rushed.
없어졌지 쉴 틈도 없이 학교와 집 아니면 PC방이다인 집 파티 같은 삶들을 살며 1등을 강요하는 학생의 꿈과 현실 사이에 이중간첩.
I know so many armies are constantly whining about wanting Jungkook as a rapper back, but I'm not one of them, sis. I prefer Jungkook as a vocal way over being a rapper, because yes, he's not necessarily a horrible rapper, but I don't think he's good either, since he doesn't have any training in rapping and hasn't rapped in a long time since their basically debut and first couple of comebacks. So I hope they don't try to make him a rapper once again just to please those armies, and will just let him showcase his amazing talent through vocals and dancing as it is right now.
손에 전화기를 쳐다보는 눈빛들이 달라 내 윙크처럼 달콤하게 AAC color 난 매끈하게 피해 우월하게 operate 쉴 틈도 없이 학교와 집 아니면 PC방이 단체 파티 같은 삶들을 살며 리듬을 강요하는 학생 꿈과 현실 사이 이미 딱 곁에 마대라 나 오래는 사이드만 넘어지 대접한 사이라 각성한 골드 스틱 What can I say? Like debut kind of mama be going on 오래는 say no 아직 강남 온다 Imagine your face say hello to me Tell all the bad days they're nothing to me with you Winter bear
Before anybody attacks me and threatens to kill my family in the comments, I understand that this is called maturing, but we know Taeyong has been through a lot with losing some of family members, friends, and so on. So I understand that maybe he matured through those experiences. But if you compare him around debut and they're like 2013, 14, 15, and compare it to now, he is a lot less extra as he used to be. And honestly, his extraness was something that made me fall in love with him, so I kind of miss that. And at certain points, I even feel like there may be something wrong. And I'm not trying to diagnose him or anything, because I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist or therapist of any kind. But Taeyong was always the one who loved to travel around, take pictures of beautiful places and so on. But lately, he said he's been enjoying more staying inside all day, like Yoongi, and just playing video games or whatever, which is so not like him. But maybe he truly matured and changed through that, and now he's enjoying more indoors than outdoors, which is totally possible. So we will just see what happens in the future. But regardless of everything, I'm still completely in love with his ass.
You got the best of me. You got the best of me. Some place to start with me. You got the best of me.
The fact that the only fluent member in BTS is Namjoon puts way too much pressure on him. And I know that Jungkook is learning a lot and he's improving a lot along with Taeyong, but I really think that also Jimin, especially Jin, Hoseok, them three should be the ones to actually sit down and learn more, because they are the members that don't really even know basics, which prevents them from talking more in interviews. And for Yoongi, that little sneaky ass, we all know he's secretly fluent in English, but he just won't show it and is just going to pretend he doesn't know English at all, like English who? But nobody is believing his ass at this point. So I hope he just comes out of his shadow and starts using his English more, because I think his pronunciation is adorable. So these are all of my unpopular BTS opinions. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, comment down below if you agree with those opinions or disagree, but please be respectful, because we are all allowed to have our own opinions and agree or disagree with each other. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more from me, because I'll be back next week with another video. Bye!